Hello students, welcome to my channel Hans Commerce Tutorial for the lectures on commerce, accounts, finance and management. My suggestion to you, before watching the video, please go to the description below my video. You'll find a link there. Take a printout of the problems given in the link and keep it ready before watching the video so that you can be able to understand the problem, the solution and the explanation to get the maximum benefit from the lectures. Thank you. So we will find out the deficiency of C. C debit side 12,000. Debit side 12,000. Whereas credit side C's account is 4,500. So deficiency is 7,500. 7,500 is the deficiency of C. Now we'll write one point. D's capital account is showing a debit balance. Since D shows a debit balance, so he will not bear the loss of deficiency. Full stop. The deficiency loss will be borne only by A and B in the ratio of, what is the capital ratio? 20:10. That is equal to 2:1. 2:1. So A is equal to 7,500 into 2/3. B is equal to 7,500 into 1/3. So 5,000 and 2,500. 5,000 and 2,500. Now see, one point is there. Deficiency, C has become insolvent. तो C के कैपिटल अकाउंट में क्रेडिट डेबिट साइड 12,000 है, क्रेडिट साइड 4,500 है. तो 12,000 माइनस 7,500 इज द डेफिशिएंसी. अब ये डेफिशिएंसी सॉल्वेंट पार्टनर्स बेयर करना है. सॉल्वेंट पार्टनर्स कौन है? A, B एंड D. लेकिन D का कैपिटल अकाउंट इट इज शोइंग अ डेबिट बैलेंस. D के कैपिटल अकाउंट में डेबिट साइड 5,000 है और क्रेडिट साइड D के अकाउंट में 4,500 है. तो 5,000 में से 4,500 निकाल भी दिए तो 500 रुपीज डेबिट बैलेंस बता रहा. किसका अकाउंट? D का अकाउंट. तो D इज नॉट गोइंग टू बेयर द लॉस ऑफ डेफिशिएंसी. यह डेफिशिएंसी का जो लॉस है इसमें D शेयर नहीं करेगा अकॉर्डिंग टू गार्नर वर्सेस मर्रे रूल. सो this 7,500 should be borne only by A and B in the capital ratio. What is the capital ratio? 20,000 is to 10,000, 20 is to 10 or 2 is to 1. तो A को 5,000 और B को 2,500. The entry is A's capital account debtor, B's capital account debtor to C's capital. तो A और B को डेबिट करेंगे to C's capital account deficiency. तो A को कितना बेयर करना है? 5,000. B को 2,500. A और B को डेबिट कर दिए, C को क्रेडिट करना है. तो क्रेडिट साइड बाय A's कैपिटल बाय B's कैपिटल. तो 5,000 and 2,500. अब देखिए C's अकाउंट इज क्लोज्ड. The total on C account is 12,000. Here 4 plus 5, 9, 10, 11, 12,000. That's it. Account closed. C insolvent partner का account close हो गया. Right? Now solvent partners. Solvent partners capital account we have to close. So 20,000 plus 4,500, 24,500. 24,500 minus 5,000, 19,500. To bank. Balancing figure. Final settlement. 19,500 should be paid to A. तो एंट्री विल बी A's कैपिटल अकाउंट डेटा टू बैंक. तो बैंक को क्रेडिट करेंगे बाय A's कैपिटल. हाउ मच इज पेड? 19,500. एक पार्टनर का अकाउंट क्लोज हो गया A का. अब उसी तरह B का मालूम करेंगे. Total on the credit side of B is 14,500. 14,500 minus 2,500, it is 12,000. 12,000 rupees have to be paid to B. Entry will be B's capital account data to bank. B के capital account को debit कर दिए, बैंक को credit करेंगे by B's capital. 12,000 हो गया. C का कैपिटल तो नहीं आता. अब D के कैपिटल अकाउंट में डेबिट साइड इट इज 5,000 whereas credit side it is 4,500. तो लेस अमाउंट इज देयर ऑन क्रेडिट साइड, तो यहां पर 500 रुपीज आ रहे हैं. दैट मीन्स 500 रुपीज हैज टू बी रिसीव्ड फ्रॉम डी. डी को बोलना 500 रुपए वापस ला के दो. डी के अकाउंट में क्रेडिट साइड कम है, डेबिट साइड ज्यादा है, तो डी हैज टू ब्रिंग कैश 500 रुपीज. तो एंट्री विल बी बैंक अकाउंट डेटार टू डीज कैपिटल. बैंक अकाउंट डेटार टू डीज कैपिटल. तो बैंक को डेबिट करेंगे. हाउ मच? 500. तो डीज कैपिटल अकाउंट को बाय बैंक. Balancing figure. That's all. All the capital accounts are closed. Now check whether your bank account is also closed or not. If it is closed, then our calculations are correct. 6,000, 65,500. So debit side total 71,500. Credit side 38,000, 2,000, 19,500, 12,000, 71,500. That's all. Tallied. So we have completed problem number 13. Take a pause of the screen and then copy it down the solution. Now, 14th problem. See the problem number 14. A, B and C share profits in the ratio 5:3:2. They have decided to sell their firm to X Limited. This is a problem where a partnership firm is selling its business to a company. Sale to a company. This is a new type of problem. अभी तक जो प्रॉब्लम्स देखे थे वो इंसॉल्वेंसी के थे. स्टार्टिंग प्रॉब्लम्स वी हैव डन ऑन डिसोल्यूशन, देन इंसॉल्वेंसी. लास्ट टॉपिक इज सेलिंग द पार्टनरशिप फर्म टू ए कंपनी. ABC firm, ABC share profits 532. They have decided to sell the business to X company limited on 1st Jan. Their balance sheet has that the debt was as under creditors capital. ABC cash, stock, debtors, machinery, land and building. Purchase consideration agreed upon was 50,000. Purchase consideration is the amount payable by the purchasing company to the firm. Purchasing company पूरा business खरीद ले रहा. कितने में खरीद रहा? 50,000 rupees. Of this the company has paid 32,000 in its own shares and the balance in cash. तो 50,000 रुपये में से 32,000 के शेयर्स दे रही कंपनी और बाकी के 50 माइनस 32 18,000 रुपीज कैश पे कर. अब क्या करेंगे? पार्टनर्स आर गेटिंग this 32,000 and 18,000 cash. They will distribute among themselves, right? And the whole business of partnership will be given to the company. Dissolution expenses amounted to 500. Prepare necessary ledger accounts. So what we have to prepare? Realization account we have to prepare and partners capital account we have to prepare. How the accounts are settled, right? Come on. First of all, we'll make the realization account. 14th problem. partners capital account. How much is the balance of A, B, C capital accounts? 20,000, 15,000. And 13,000. This is the capital. Now see one more point. While transferring all assets to realization, even cash is also transferred because the complete business is taken over by the company. पार्टनरशिप फर्म का जो बिजनेस है पूरे बिजनेस को ले रही है कंपनी, तो इंक्लूडिंग कैश. So we transfer all the assets to realization, to cash account, to stock, to debtors, to machinery, to land and building. Land and building. So how much? 2,000, 13,000, then 15,000. 12,000, 18,000. All the assets are transferred to realization by creditors. By creditors, 12,000. So first entry, transfer all assets to realization. Realization account data to all assets. Assets are closed. Transfer all liabilities to realization. Only one liability, creditors. Creditors account data to realization. Liabilities are closed. The third entry is PC receivable. Purchase consideration receivable. Entry will be purchasing company account data to realization. Which is the purchasing company? X Limited. X Limited account data to realization. So by X Limited PC purchase consideration. How much is the purchase consideration given in the problem? 50,000. 50,000. Now realization expenses. Some expenses are also given. Dissolution expenses 500. So entry will be a realization account data to cash. That is expenses 500 by realization expenses. 500 rupees expenses are paid. That's all. Now we have to find out whether there is profit or loss. If you find out the total, credit side total is 62,000. 50, 60, 62,000. From this 62,000, subtract all the debit items. You are going to get a profit of 1,500. ₹1,500 profit getting. So 1,500 into, what is the profit sharing ratio? 5 by 10, 3 by 10, 2 by 10. 5 by 10, 3 by 10, 2 by 10. So the profit, share of profit 750, 450. 300. 750, 450, 300. This is the share of profit in realization to all the partners. Entry will be realization account data to all partners capital account. So by realization profit, that is 750, 450 and 300. Realization profit आ गया. That account is closed. Realization account is closed. Now shares. PC received. Shares is equal to 32,000. So in the absence of agreement, these shares will be shared. These shares will be shared by all partners in profit sharing ratio. That is 5:3:2. So A will get 32,000 into 5/10. B will get 32,000 into 3/10. C will get 32,000 into 2/10. So 32,000 into 5/10, 16,000. Then 32,000 into 3/10, it is 9,600. And last one is 6,400. तो ये 32,000 रुपीज के जो शेयर्स आ गए उसको प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशो में तीनों पार्टनर्स डिवाइड कर लेंगे। तो ए को शेयर्स मिलेंगे 16,000. तो एंट्री विल बी ए's कैपिटल अकाउंट डेटार, B's कैपिटल अकाउंट डेटार, C's कैपिटल अकाउंट डेटार टू शेयर्स इन एक्स लिमिटेड, शेयर्स इन एक्स लिमिटेड. तो डेबिट कर रहा हूं टू शेयर्स इन एक्स लिमिटेड. हाउ मच? 16,000, 9,600, 6,400. That's all. Shares चले गए. अब 18,000 rupees cash is also received. तो entry will be bank account data or cash account data to X Limited. PC. Actually 50,000 rupees purchase consideration है, PC है. PC में से 32,000 के शेयर्स आ गए और ये शेयर्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो गए. बाकी का बचा हुआ 18,000 रुपीज कैश आया. अब वो 18,000 रुपीज में से ऑलरेडी 500 रुपीज एक्सपेंस पे कर रही है. अभी 17,500 है. अब यहां पर बैलेंसिंग फिगर देखिए. क्रेडिट साइड 20,750. 20,750. This is the credit side of 8. Debit side 16. तो 20,750 minus 16,000. So it is 4,750. So 4,750 rupees has to be paid to A. 4,750 रुपए देना है. किसको देना है? A को. तो A's कैपिटल अकाउंट डेटा टू कैश. तो A's कैपिटल को डेबिट कर दिए, कैश को क्रेडिट करेंगे बाय A's कैपिटल 4,750. Similarly, B को क्रेडिट साइड इज 15,450. Now 15,450 minus 9,600, 5,850. This 5,850 is payable to B. तो entry will be B's capital account data to cash. Cash को क्रेडिट करेंगे 5,850. C के अकाउंट में 13,300. 13,300 minus 6,400, 6,900. 6,900 is payable to C. Entry will be C's capital account data to cash. 6,900. Capital accounts are closed. ये पूरे capital accounts close हो गए. Now automatically your cash account must be closed. So debit side 18,000. Credit side, add up the four amounts. 500 plus 4,750 plus 5,850 plus 6,900. You are getting 18,000. Tally it. No cash is left. Accounts are closed. This is the first problem on sale to a company. This is the first problem on sale to a company. The partnership business has sold to a company. First two entries are same. Transfer all assets to realization. Second entry, transfer all liabilities to realization. Third entry will be purchasing company account data to realization. That is the for PC due. तो purchasing company X limited है. तो X limited account data to realization. तो realization account credit side by X limited 50,000. Next PC received. तो shares in X limited cash account data to X limited. 50,000 रुपए में से 32,000 रुपीस के शेयर्स आ रहे और 18,000 रुपीस कैश आ रहा. तो कैश को डेबिट कर दिए PC 18,000. अब वो 18,000 रुपीस में से 500 रुपए रियलाइजेशन एक्सपेंसेस पे करे और बाकी का वो सेटलमेंट ऑफ अकाउंट पेमेंट हो. तो cash account will get closed. Fourteenth problem completed. Now, see the next problem, 15th one. Problem number 15. X and Y carrying on business in partnership resolve to dissolve the firm and sell off to XY Limited. तो ओल्ड पार्टनर्स आर एक्स एंड वाई, ये दोनों मिलकर पार्टनरशिप बिजनेस चला रहे हैं. अब डिसॉल्व करके कंपनी को बेच देंगे. वो कंपनी का नाम है XY Limited. On 31st December 2015, their balance sheet, liabilities capital X and Y. Then creditors, land and building, furniture, stock, debtors, cash. The arrangement with the company is as follows. Land and buildings are purchased at 50,000. Actually land and building का वैल्यू 40,000 रुपीज बैलेंस शीट में है, लेकिन एग्रीमेंट ये फर्म और कंपनी के बीच में एग्रीमेंट ये हो रहा कि कंपनी विल टेक ओवर लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग एट 50,000. फर्नीचर एंड स्टॉक एट 10% लेस बिलो द बुक वैल्यू. Goodwill of the firm valued 7,500. Debtors are taken 8,000 at book value. Purchase consideration is discharged in fully paid shares. You are required to prepare shares, any ledger accounts to close the books of the firm. So your problem है, the purchase consideration is settled only through shares. No cash is paid. तो पहले purchase consideration कितना है वो भी नहीं दिया. So first of all, we have to calculate the purchase consideration by net assets method. What is net assets method? Net worth method. So in net worth method, take all the assets at their agreed values minus liabilities taken over at their agreed values. पहले पूरे assets ले लेंगे, उसमें से liabilities minus करेंगे. Liability एक ही है, creditors. तो assets minus liabilities is equal to purchase consideration. So first we calculate purchase consideration. 15th problem. Calculation of purchase consideration. Net assets method. There are different methods of calculating purchase consideration. Lump sum method, net payment method and net asset method. Net assets method जब पूरे assets के values दे देगा at agreed values. Assets taken over at agreed values. What are the agreed values? We'll see. First, land and building 50,000. Land and building are taken at 50,000. Secondly, furniture 10% less. Book value less 10%. So 3320 minus 10%. It will 2988. Next one is stock. 15,380 minus 10%. 13,842. Next one is debtors 8,000. Debtors 8,000. Goodwill 7,500. Goodwill 7,500. Cash 5,100. That's all. We have taken all the values, assets at their agreed values. 87,430. Less liabilities taken over at their agreed values. Only one liability is their creditors. How much are the creditors? 21,250. This is the purchase consideration. 66,180. settled in shares. The purchasing company will not pay any cash. All the purchase consideration will be paid in shares. So in this problem, purchase consideration is not given. We are given the agreed values of different assets. So we have to take the agreed value of all assets minus agreed value of liability. Only one liability is there, creditors. Subtract creditors, will get purchase consideration. Now we'll calculate the realization and settlement of accounts. Take a pause and then copy it down, this calculation of purchase consideration, so that we can make the realization account. There is no cash involved, so no need of making any cash account or bank account. Only realization account we require and partners capital account. Partners capital account. The partners are X and Y. By balance brought down. How much is the balance of X and Y? Problem number 15, 3417. Now, we'll transfer all the assets to realization. So, debit side to, what are the assets here? Land and building. Land and building 40,000. Then furniture. Furniture 3,320. Stock 15,380. 15,380. Debtors 8,450. Cash 5,100. By creditors. Creditors are 21,250. So transfer all the assets to realization, transfer all liabilities to realization. Third entry, PC due. Purchasing company account data to realization. The purchasing company is XY Limited. तो XY Limited account data to realization. तो realization को create करेंगे. Purchase consideration. Just now we have calculated purchase consideration 66,180. Is there any realization expenses? Nothing. So we have to calculate the profit or loss. So credit side, if you take the credit side, the total is 87,430. From 87,430, subtract all these debit items. You are getting 15,180. This is